in the NFC East. You heard me. Saquon Barkley did all he could for the Giants in the first half. Here's the math: 131 scrimmage yards.
He for real.
And 2 touchdowns. They got a lot of offense in the first half, but then we're not quite sure what happened to him in the second half.
5 touches, that's what happened.
I mean,
who called the plays?
Exactly.
Who called the plays?
We'll talk about that in a second.
I believe you. Ain't nobody saying nothing about Eli.
In Eagles territory, Malcolm Jenkins, the interception. So you guys are mentioning in the second half, the Giants didn't find the end zone. That pass to Odell Beckham Jr. is as close as they would get. Beckham thinks he was held.
Yeah,
only
he was.
3 points. He was?
He was held. No.
Okay, no, he said no. 3 points for 56 yards in the second half. So with just over 2 minutes in the fourth quarter, game tied at 22, Carson Wentz finds Nelson Aguilar. 4th and 1 from the Giants' 42. Just like last year, Jake Elliott kicks the game-winning field goal. Eagles win 25-22 and remain alive in the NFC East. So Cowboys hold the tiebreaker over the Redskins. So they're first in the division, but the Eagles just a game back. Here's their remaining schedule.
Eagles may lose every last one of them.
Bet
They
it
may
up.
lose every last one of those games.
Bet some more tea.
Sweet tea.
What you say they're going to
Okay, Shannon.
What's going to be the rest?
Will the Eagles go on a run?
Yep.
Shannon, stop. You just said that for the shock of
What
it.
kind of run?
They're going to win the next 2 games. At beat Washington at home and go to the Cowboys and beat them. Now run tell that.
They're not going to be.
That ain't
a run. They ain't going to get them in the playoffs.
2 games is not a run.
How about this here?
That's
2
a
games
step.
is a step.
How about this
It's
here?
a 1-2 step.
They'll win 4 of their next 5.
Shannon,
okay.
stop. You
One
just,
4 of their next 5.
you just want some attention right now. What's the next question?
4 of their next
You
5.
just want some attention.
I got 2 gallons of tea on you.
I'm with you.
Next question, LT. Are the Giants the most disappointing team this season?
No.
Yes, to me they are. Because when they drafted Saquon Barkley, I thought they were a playoff team. You know,
You draft
stabilize
one
the
guy
offense.
and you're a playoff team.
Not at all. Odell Beckham Jr. come back one of the best receivers in the NFL. They stabilized the offensive line, built the offensive line. They had a defense coming back, that playmakers on defense, Jackrabbit, all those boys.
Have you watched that offensive
I thought
line?
they had enough talent.
I'm saying before the season, are they disappointing? And he's saying all the reasons why he thinks they're disappointing because before the season, he thought they were a
Have you
formidable
not watched
offensive
Jacksonville?
line.
Have you not seen the Jags? I just want to know.
What are we talking
I've seen
What
plenty
does
of
Jag
them.
got to do with this?
What they got
Yeah,
to do
what's
with
love got to do with it? That's not important
Jag
right
got to
now.
do?
Can I get to my turn?
You can have all the turns.
The Raiders are the most disappointing. The Raiders were on the verge of really being a playoff caliber team, especially in that division. Yes, they were. Now, you bring Gruden in, give him 100. You know, beast mode was already there. You got your quarterback good and healthy and wealthy. You got a receiver core. You bring in Jordan Nelson. You bring in all that. You know, you bring in all that stuff, right? Yeah, you did.
What was the
But they didn't have to.
last year?
Yeah, but coming in, we would have thought they would have been. Man, your team that you just picked had the second pick. How you gonna come from getting the second pick of the whole draft to go into the playoffs? That don't happen,
It
man.
wasn't like the Raiders picked 32nd.
What I'm saying is they had the potential, and we thought, with all intangibles that they had, and once, 3 years ago, they arguably had the best offensive line in football besides the Dallas Cowboys. So we forgetting all that, huh?
No.
So I felt like they were the team with the most potential, and they have.
Is it just because they ended up being that bad that you're thinking they had potential?
No. They had potential before.
They had a lot of Pro Bowl. But so when they started trading Mack and they started trading.
Who knew they was gonna do that? That's what's disappointing about it.
Who knew they were going to get a coach that hadn't coached in 10 years?
Yeah,
They gave
but
him
when you
$100
say,
million.
yeah, but I'm telling you got to give Gruden some credit, man. Gruden
What
knows
am I giving credit
football.
for?
He knows football. Gruden ain't no fool. When Gruden sits up there
I
and
know
he talks
football.
really intelligently
Yeah,
on
exactly.
television, and I'm not going to say they thought that was going to be the determining, the denominator
We know
that
he
he was
knows
going to.
football.
Yeah, exactly. Because see what he does to LTC. There's a difference between being an analyst and trying to explain it to people and then going into a room. See, when you get up there, that's Spider White banana. Oh, yeah, gotcha.
So you
He ain't got nothing.
you talking about 3 people right now. I know you.
Yeah,
but you talking about 3 people. Right now.
You know who I'm talking about.
I know you do.
Listen,
Coaching and managing is two different things.
exactly. And you can't talk to people. Listen, Amari Cooper did not become a better receiver once he got to Dallas. The difference is Jason Garrett knows how to communicate with him. John Gruden didn't. He think he can still coach 1998 football. These new dudes,
John
you can't.
Gruden
he
didn't want
wasn't even-
Amari Cooper.
Well, he's going to have
communicate with Khalil at all. Wouldn't communicate at all.
He's going to have a lot of time this offseason to think about such things. Meanwhile, Zach Ertz is playing at a high level, and he was one of the stars from Sunday that Dion caught up with after the games. Let's go primetime, presented by Geico.
What is going on with you guys, man? What's the difference between a year ago and now?
We just got to be better in the first quarter, allow our defense to play with the lead. If we're able to get ahead in games and unleash those guys, most of the times we're going to be extremely successful. And we did that. And at this point in the season, it doesn't matter how they look, Dion. As you know, you just got to find a way.
I don't know if you guys are the team that came back in the second half to really play dominant football or the team that came out in the first half.
Obviously, we are struggling at times to put complete games together, and I truly believe that our best football is yet to come.
Next 4 opponents, man. Bengals, 49ers, Browns, and Raiders.
You just got to keep chugging away. You know how it goes. You got to be resilient. Resilient, not only on the football field, just in life. You know, 1 week, you're in it, and the next week, you know how this go. You might not be in it, so you just got to keep chugging away and see where the cars fall at the end of the day.
Oh, snap. He got the call, man.
Tell him we got to talk about them chickens, man.
Hey, Ron, whatever you need, man, I got you when it comes to chicken.
You throw the ball to 10 to somebody with the last name Sanders.
Football is the game. Sanders is the name, man.
So you got to be thinking, guys, we got to get this wild card.
You got a guy like Bobby Wagner making plays on defense. You got guys like Doug, Tyler Lockett, David Moore making plays, offensive line blocking. There's nothing that we can't do.
But now, man, it has to be more of a burden on you to do more things. How have your role changed?
You know, when the game's on the line, you either gotta want it or you're gonna fear it. And you know, I think we choose the first one. We choose the primary. We want it. We don't fear anything, and we gotta have no fear when you're playing this game.
Seahawks able to do something no one else has done this year, which is win in Carolina. But I want to go back to Zach Ertz. He said something very profound.
It was. He was talking about the dysfunctions of the team right now, of the Eagles. And they're built to play with a lead. You think about it. When you're talking about all those pass rushes and what they have, they're not built to come from behind. He said, man, our team is designed to score, to play with a lead, and let those guys go.
Correct.
So when it flips around on them and they're playing from behind, it disrupts everything that they were built for. And I understood that. I got it like that. I said, Zach, that's profound.
That's why they're so poor against the run.
Right.
Because you're used to having a lead, and they don't have to worry about the run.
Exactly.
Well, they got 5 more games to make those adjustments as they're still in the hunt in the NFC East.
Seattle.
This one just wants
tickets
to the next concert. Up next on Game Day Prime, Big Ben threw the interception, but who is the Steelers' loss really on? Our guys tell you if Pittsburgh has bigger problems. It's all coming up next.